Welcome back to KBUZZPOP, your #1 destination for the latest, most emotional, and interactive stories about your favorite Asian celebrities. Glowing Star, today, we bring you a story that feels almost like a movie itself, a tale that mixes surprise, excitement, and a little bit of destiny. Imagine this: you're sitting in a cozy Chinese restaurant, enjoying a bowl of steaming noodles, chatting with your friends, and suddenly, the whole atmosphere changes because someone special walks through the door. And not just anyone, but Shen Yue, the beloved actress whose smile has melted hearts across the world. Steaming bowl. Yes, you heard that right. Shen Yue surprised fans at a Chinese restaurant recently, and the story of how it all unfolded has taken over social media like wildfire. But that's not all. On the very same day, across town, her longtime friend and co-star Dylan Wang was spotted on the set of his brand new filming project. Two stories running parallel, like twin threads in a drama, weaving together and reminding fans just why they're so in love with both of these stars. So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's walk through this unforgettable moment together, as though you were right there when it all happened. And don't forget, I'll be asking you questions along the way, so imagine yourself in these scenarios. What would you have done if you were there? Would you have the courage to walk up to Shen Yue? Or would you have just smiled from afar, heart racing? Let's dive in. It was an ordinary evening at a popular Chinese restaurant known for its authentic dishes and cozy setting. The lights were warm, the sound of chopsticks clinking filled the air, and people were lost in conversations. Nobody could have guessed that a moment of magic was about to unfold. At around 7:30 p.m., the door opened, and in walked a petite young woman, her hair falling gently on her shoulders, her outfit simple yet effortlessly chic. At first, many didn't pay attention. After all, it's just another customer, right? But then someone whispered, "Wait, is that Shen Yue?" Eyes turned. Chopsticks paused mid-air. Conversations stopped. And yes, it was her, Shen Yue, the star of Meteor Garden, Count Your Lucky Stars, and countless other dramas that have become favorites worldwide. She wasn't surrounded by a team of bodyguards, nor was she hiding behind dark glasses or a mask. Instead, she carried herself with ease and warmth, smiling as if she was just another guest enjoying a meal. Fans who were lucky enough to be there described the moment as surreal, like a scene out of a drama where the ordinary and extraordinary collide. What do you think you would have done in that moment? Would your heart skip a beat? Would you be frozen in your seat, not believing your eyes? Or would you pull out your phone, trying to capture a discreet photo to prove to the world what you just witnessed? As the evening went on, Shen Yue ordered some classic dishes, spicy noodles, dumplings, and a hot pot that sent delicious aromas wafting across the room. People who were close enough said they could see how much she was enjoying the food, laughing with her companions, and occasionally glancing around the restaurant with a soft, approachable smile. That's what makes her so different from many other celebrities, her ability to make people feel comfortable as though she's one of them, not untouchable or distant. At one point, a group of young fans, barely in their teens, gathered the courage to approach her table. Nervously holding a napkin, they asked if she could sign it. Instead of brushing them off, Shen Yue stood up, smiled warmly, and signed the napkins, even taking a selfie with them. Can you imagine how those kids must have felt? One moment you're eating dinner, the next moment you're standing beside your idol, holding onto a memory you'll cherish forever. Meanwhile, as all this was happening, across town, another story was unfolding, the story of Dylan Wang on his latest filming set. Pictures and behind-the-scenes shots started spreading online at almost the same time fans were uploading photos of Shen Yue at the restaurant. The timing couldn't have been more perfect. Dylan was spotted in costume, fully immersed in a new role that promises to show yet another side of his growing talent. Fans couldn't help but notice the parallel. On one hand, Shen Yue connecting with her fans in the most down-to-earth way possible. On the other, Dylan Wang transforming himself into a character that had people buzzing with excitement. Social media lit up with comments, "Is this fate? Shen Yue and Dylan giving us gifts at the same time. Others joked, Shen Yue was probably having noodles to celebrate Dylan's new filming project. And that's where the magic lies. Even when they're apart, their stories somehow seem to intersect, leaving fans with plenty to talk about. Isn't it amazing how two separate events can feel so connected just because of the bond fans have created around them? Back at the restaurant, more fans began to notice Shen Yue. Some tried to be discreet, stealing glances from their tables, while others bravely approached her. Each time, she greeted them with kindness. One fan recalled how Shen Yue even complimented her outfit, making her feel like the luckiest person alive. Another shared how Shen Yue thanked the restaurant staff personally as she left, bowing slightly and wishing them a good night. These small gestures may not seem like much, but to the people who witnessed them, they meant the world. Now, let's pause here and imagine, if you had been one of those fans, how would you have reacted? Would you have quietly admired her, keeping the memory locked in your heart? Or would you have run straight to your social media, telling the world, I just met Shen Yue at a restaurant? Think about it, because that's the magic of stories like these. They let us picture ourselves in the moment. Meanwhile, Dylan's side of the story was no less exciting. On the set of his new project, he looked completely transformed. The photos showed him in character, exuding confidence and intensity. Fans speculated about the plot, about what kind of role he was taking on this time, and many agreed that Dylan was once again proving why he's one of the most versatile actors of his generation. Some fans even connected the dots back to Shen Yue, saying things like, she's giving us heartwarming real-life moments, while he's giving us powerful on-screen ones, perfect balance. As the night went on, the restaurant encounter with Shen Yue became one of those unforgettable fan stories. People shared their photos, their signed napkins, and their memories online. Hashtags like #ShenYueRestaurantSurprise and #Dylan on set started trending, often appearing together in the same posts. Fans from all over the world who weren't even there felt the joy, imagining what it must have been like. What makes this story so powerful isn't just the surprise of seeing Shen Yue in a restaurant or Dylan on set. It's the way these two stars continue to remind us of their humanity. Shen Yue eating noodles just like anyone else. Dylan working hard behind the camera lights, chasing his passion. Together, their stories resonate because they show both sides of celebrity life, the everyday and the extraordinary. And maybe that's why their fans remain so loyal. Because every time Shen Yue waves at a fan or Dylan steps into a new role, it feels personal. It feels like they're not just celebrities, but companions on our journey through dramas, movies, and real-life surprises. So, dear viewers, let me ask you this. Do you believe these coincidences are truly coincidences? Or do you think fate has a way of aligning their stories, giving fans these little gifts of connection? One thing is certain, whether in a restaurant or on a film set, Shen Yue and Dylan Wang continue to give us moments we'll never forget. Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning. We'll keep following every step, every laugh, every role, and every surprise, bringing you closer to the stars you love. And remember, sometimes the most magical stories happen in the most ordinary places, like a restaurant on a Tuesday night. Glowing Star.